Today is July 7. We detected unusual options activity on Cisco Systems, and in this video, we're going to answer the question of whether Cisco will break its 52-week high of $52.56 that it made back in April 3rd of this year. And so, without further ado, let's get right to it. Today's options tape, you'll see that this happened less than 30 minutes ago at 11:57 a.m. 5,850 unusual options for the August 18 50 strike calls and 50 strike puts. So if you want to be notified of unusual options, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon to be notified. So what do these unusual options mean? Let's take a look deeper. Options chain, August 18. This is 42 days away. We see that the 50 strikes are over here. On the put side, on the call side here, you'll see it also. Notice the call side, the open interest, is 4,996. So that's less than the volume of these unusual options today. So we know the call side is open. For the put side, you see how the numbers are very close. 5868 is the open interest. What do we have? 5850 today. So what does that mean? Well, these could be closing orders because that is less than 5868 by just 18 contracts. Okay, so what could have happened is that they could have closed these 50 strike puts and opened these 50 strike calls. Okay, now the other scenario is they open these 50 strike puts as well as opening the 50 strike calls. So either way, it is bullish because they are buying the 50 strike calls. Okay, and whether or not they sold to open or close the puts is actually not as relevant in our determination of whether this is bullish or bearish. Okay, so you'll see here that by selling it to open the 50 strike puts, this is bullish. You'll see that delta is 98, right? And if they were to have just bought the 50 strike calls and closed the 50 strike puts, this would have also been a positive delta here, 66. So this is both bullish, okay? So that's one thing to keep in mind. And then the other thing to keep in mind is that if you look at the July 21s here, 52 strike calls, lots of that happening. You can see here, July 21, 14 days away, total of 10,000 volume here at the 52 strikes being bought. We know that this is also bullish, and this break even here for this 52 strike call is about 52.25. You'll see that when we look at the charts, we are currently at 51.3. And so it's telling us that for those options to be profitable, it has to break 52.25, right? So we would be going, we'll start making our way towards and testing this 52-week high. So we have three scenarios here where it's very bullish on Cisco, okay? And also, if we were to pull a Fibonacci on the recent, this recent level here, the lowest level here on June 23 to the highest level, the recent trend here on, you'll see that yesterday it bounced off the 61.8% golden ratio of the Fibonacci level here, right? And so it bounced off of this, it tested it, and the bulls came back and now has gained the upper hand. Okay, so It looks like there will be another test upwards at this $52 level. So comment below, what do you think is going to happen to Cisco? Will we break that $52 level, especially the 52.56, and make a new 52-week high? Comment below, what do you think? We would like to know who gets this right. So comment below, what is your prediction? And make sure to subscribe if you haven't. Smash that like button. And if you're interested in other stocks with the unusual options activity or our trade strategies, click the join button on our channel homepage. Thank you, and everyone have a safe and wonderful weekend. Take care.